So the reason that I wanted to do this video is because I have been involved with somebody that was emotionally unavailable. In fact, probably more than one person. And it was really frustrating for me and really draining. It's actually pretty painful. I cried a lot in that situation because I was being kept at a distance on purpose. So I thought, you know what, maybe I should do a video to talk to other people that might be going through the same thing or who have gone through the same thing. And just to let you know a few little things to watch out for when you're dating someone that might be emotionally unavailable and that you're not sure about. So number one, if you're dating someone and they only use like impersonal means of communication, for example, they only text you, they only email you, they only talk to you like on AIM, whatever, anything like that, and they don't actually call you, they're trying to distance themselves from you. They're trying to use every medium possible to keep themselves far away from you. Because if they start to let you in, then you'll know more about them. And then you'll have the ability to, you know, hurt them possibly. And they don't want that. It's a big red flag, which leads to number two. So like if you are dating someone and they do call you, but they only call you at weird times, like 12 at night, 1 in the morning, maybe you only see them like 12 noon every other Wednesday. That's weird. Like that's straight up just weird. That's sketch. It makes me wonder, like, what are they doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that's for every single person, because everybody's different and everybody has like crazy schedules sometimes. So it could be subjective, but I would have to really question the credibility of that if it's every single week, the specific time. Why can't we hang out earlier, huh? Why can't we talk different times? What are you trying to hide, huh? You know, it would just make me wonder. And it's not even about being insecure, it's just being smart. You know what I mean? There's some things where it's like, all right, that's cool. And then there's other things where it's like, what's going on? So that's something to look out for. And which leads to number three. If all your conversations are just like on the surface, like you don't talk about anything deep. And if you do talk about something deep, it's like you're the one talking about something deep. The person that you're talking to, they don't let you in. They're very mysterious. Like you gotta fight. Gotta fight to find out information about them because they don't want you to know. Like they want to keep you at that distance. Then that's like this huge red flag. And it's at least to number four. He or she, you know, it's not just men. It's women as well as anybody can be emotionally unavailable. If this person is purposely keeping you from a very big part of their life, like none of their friends know who you are, their family don't know who you are, that's really questionable, because that would hurt me, you know. And I've been in that situation, and I was very hurt by it, and I had to stand up one day and just be like, no, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you're ashamed of me or you have a secret life, but either way, you know, you deserve better. So if you are especially if you've been talking to somebody for like a long time and you still don't know those people, I would have to wonder why it would make me wonder, like maybe they don't think you're like I'm important enough to be a part of that life, or they're hiding something, or they're emotionally unavailable. So that's something to look into. And then number five, if the person you're with doesn't like to cuddle, like they are just cool with physical activity, like they just want to be friends with benefits and it doesn't bother them, and that's all it's about, I would wonder, you know, because they don't want you to be emotionally connected to them. They don't want a relationship. They don't want something deep. They're cool with like y'all just being like friends and just doing the do and being out. So that's a big thing right there. That person's emotionally unavailable and they're not ready for a relationship. And if that's something that you want, that's something that you have to pay attention to. And that leads to emotional walls. If someone has emotional walls and they expect you to break them down because whoever like hurt them, broke their heart, it's not cool, because you shouldn't have to pay for what so-and-so did to this person. And they're expecting you to be perfect, and no one is perfect, and you're not even getting a clean slate. you gotta follow this other person and somehow be even way better than them. And guess what? You're not gonna be able to break down that wall. It's not your job to break down that wall. It's the person that you're dating. That's their job, is to break down that wall and be open to love, because everybody deserves an honest chance. And if they have that wall up, that's not an honest chance. It's not your job to break it down. And number 7, if somebody you're dating has commitment problems, I mean, they go through people like underwear. They date people for like 3 months, 4 months, and then they're done. They're like a serial dater. That is a huge red flag, because it means that they get bored. They find something that's wrong with that person, and instead of sticking it out, they just move on. They're ready to be out. They're like, oh, you got this issue? Peace out, dipping, don't want to stay. Which is bad, because when you're in a relationship, you want to work things out. You're gonna have problems, you're gonna have issues, and if the moment somebody sees that you have a flaw, that they're ready to just be like, peace, that's a red flag. Straight up, they just are emotionally unavailable and they don't want a relationship. So I hope that the things that I listed in this video are helpful to those of you out there. Please list in the comments below any other signs that of like being emotionally unavailable. I'm sure there are a lot more that I've missed in this video. And please check out my article on my website, iwantmykissesback.com. It's entitled Letter to the Emotionally Unavailable Men of the World. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.